How come y'all didn't holler at that guy for walking between your cars like you do me? Should have hollered at that guy for walking between your cars.
Welcome back. We're on another episode of Calling Out the Cops. These two officers here, Officer Davis and Officer Avil, I think her name is. Davis, I believe, stopped a vehicle for a suspended driver's license and some other stuff, and they decided to call a wrecker. Now, the people inside the car, they had someone coming to pick up the car, but you know how it goes with these hook 'em and book 'ems. Davis is going to have these people come out of the car here, and they're going to tow the vehicle. And part of their tow, they're supposed to do an inventory, and what that really means is they're searching your car. Courts have deemed an inventory legal and lawful. However, the Port Orange Police Department has a habit of not filling out the inventory report. Therefore, in my opinion, deeming this only a search, especially when there's valuables in the cars you're about to see. Let's take a watch.
Davis called for a second unit. He needed a second unit. Need some help. It is a search. They know it's a search. They know it's a search.
Now, both the man and the woman objected to this search, not a search.
They know it's a search. Just ask them if you're free to go, if you can leave. Lying, you're lying.
When my car ever got towed, they never searched my car for anything.
That's what they do.
Ever. I've never got my car. Look, the inventory is so narrow. They got to take inventory.
No, we don't do inventory. We don't go in the car.
I ain't asked you. I'm just saying.
Well, man, you know we don't do inventory. That's why I say keep the key. I don't want to know what's in there. Bro, you said keep that key. I don't want to know.
That's what they do.
I'm finna go pick it right up.
The only time we inventory, the windows are broken.
Look at her block. She's trying to block my camera from looking in the car. Don't plant anything. I don't think they do, but they definitely. She's lying. Look at that face. That's a lying right there. We just want to make sure there's no valuables. They ain't putting shit on a property report. That perfume bottle's like 120 bucks. You might write that down.
So I decided to go down to the Port Orange Police Department and get a property receipt here for the tow. As you can see, nothing of value is left in the vehicle. Almost all the time, law enforcement never put anything on these. This is just a legal way to search your car. And when there is valuables in there, because you failed to inventory any of the vehicle's valuables, the only purpose for this was a search. And according to their policy and procedure that Port Orange has, Officer Davis is supposed to inventory the contents and note any damage or missing parts of the vehicle. He failed to do so. One interesting fact about Officer Davis is through a public records request. A civil attorney is digging through his background, including his personnel file. I wonder what is going on with this officer. We'll stay on top of that. Davis is about to find a pretty valuable item. It's not even listed on the form as you saw before.
Look at him digging in everything.
That is a violin.
And he's gonna come with a violin and be like, hey.
Man, you want to take this with you as well? Nah, keep it in there.
Due to my training experience as a law enforcement officer, the only time that you're going to ask people if they want to take something is if it's of significant value. Once again, not on the tow report. Old Diggin' Davis found another item. This time it's a cell phone. The smartphone is put back in the vehicle and not on the tow form. Now their valid driver showed up and these two officers will not let them take the vehicle. They're claiming that they have some policy that if a tow truck arrives, they have to let the tow truck tow it. Don't know if that's true or not. Can't find any policy.
Okay, I'm just saying, it's not under there, but I got insurance on it. Okay. I did not know that. They said they sent it to my house. Can you tell me what house you sent it to? Because
In line, you get a good evaluation when you do shit. Don't lie to these people.
it's tickets.
Yeah, you do. I did evaluation.
Hey, can you lock this for me? It's still open.
The more they do, the more they get on their evaluation. Don't fucking lie.
Why you recording? What happened?
Because these cops are shitheads.
It's bonuses though. It really is.
They are. They're all.
Or you could park it. That like I asked them, can I park it? They let me park it before my sister get here. And it was like,
All right, we're gonna be out of here. Pain in the asses. But they do have a suspended driver's license. You don't want to drive with that. The court suspended it for fees. There's Officer Davis back there. They lie to their face. They're like, it's not a search, it's an inventory. They ain't put shit on inventory. Quit lying to these people. That's what the courts tell you to do. Later.